Welcome to the IPF World Championships live in Istanbul, Turkey. I am Ryan Six-Pack Lapidat. I am accompanied by Tio Eriksson, silver medalist in the 74 kilo junior class. Picked up that silver medal just yesterday. And today we have the sub-junior and junior 76, 84, and 84 plus women's divisions. We're going to be doing a little bit of bouncing around back and forth here. I believe this will be cut up into two flights. There's a running order of the 76s. In this flight, we will jump between the sub-juniors and juniors. Of course, we'll let you know as these lifters hit the platform which division they are in and keep you updated on any potential movement in terms of the placings. Give a quick shout out to our sponsors while I have 5 seconds here. Alico, which provides all of the equipment we're using both on the platform as well as in the warm-up room. And SBD, that sponsors many of these athletes and the national teams. And we will kick this off with Enika Marie from South Africa, 122.5 kilos in the sub-junior class.
From Mongolia, 125 kilo, followed by Olivia Lapsalka from Slovakia.
Staying in the sub-juniors, Chulinbot from Mongolia, 125 kilos. And, you know, in the classic division, we don't see this kind of representation from Team Mongolia. Do you think it's due to the proximity towards Mongolia, or is this something that you think is regular in Mongolia? It's a little more popular to be doing equipped. Do you know? Or?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Fair enough, but they are well represented at this World Championships. Some of them even collecting medals. 3 white lights. Equipped lifting is alive and thriving in Mongolia, if you were wondering.
In general, I feel like I've seen a lot of the Mongolian lifters with really solid squat form.
Yeah, technically speaking, very sound. We're going to move into the junior 76s now. Olivia Lapsanska from Slovakia, 155 kilos. Makes easy work of her opener.
The next one is Ivana Polina from Ukraine. 155 kilos still on the bar. Bar is ready.
Moving back to the sub-juniors. Ivana. ...155 kilos. Ivana Holinai. Quick on the descent. 3 whites. And they're moving at a pretty quick pace here.
Next one is Magdalena.
Only 8 lifters in this flight, and the spotters and loaders are rocking and rolling. It's a quick turnaround. Makes the handlers got to get those knees wrapped. Get their timing, get the lifters as much of that minute before they got to squat as possible. We've seen some of the days, some of the lifters coming out, and if you don't time the knee wrapping and your lifter comes out and only has 20 seconds left, it's a lot more nerve-wracking. 160 kilos here for Magdalena from Poland.
Goodly, 2-1. The next Next one, Lupo from United States, 160 kilos still on the bar. Bar is loaded for
Tom
Lupo,
check on the board.
highway from United States.
Haley Lupo, representing the U.S., 160 kilos. We're in the sub-junior class. So far, all of these openers looking as you would expect, Tio.
Yeah, there's been really solid attempts, everything we've seen.
No major struggles yet. Nobody's overshot.
Looks like the trend continues.
The trend continues. It's a good pace to have.
Next one is
And the spotters and loaders must have had themselves a nice lunch because they're all types of full of energy.
loaded on the bar for Elise.
We are moving at a brisk pace and into the juniors now. Elise representing Estonia. Elise Mikomägi, 185 kilos. We want lights. Wow, we're lucky if we even see a red light on a pass lift.
195 kilos.
Spotters are moving quick. The ladies are hitting clean lifts.
Bar is loaded.
Eleonora Pontoni representing Italy, 95 kilo for the final opening squat. We'll move into the second round. She's a 76 kilo junior.
Lift is good.
2-to-1 it passes. And do you often get that where the coaches are on the sidelines guiding the lifter to the depth and then calling out when they hit depth?
I think we see that a bit more in the equipped sessions. Personally, I would not want it if I think it would disturb my mind, but I mean, everyone has their own style of coaching and lifting, so whatever works for you.
Yeah, I guess probably because with the suit, just offers those variables. It might not feel the same as when you're training raw. And here we are, sub-junior 76s, Enika Marie from South Africa, 127.5 kilos. I didn't see the coach on the sidelines. Didn't see the lifter's mouth moving, almost like a puppet. I thought, okay, what's going on here? Heard the war cry. And on the board for the second attempt.
Bar is loaded for Tulumba.
Chulunbat from Mongolia made easy work of 125 kilos. Moving up to 140 now, staying in the sub-juniors. And that's a picture-perfect squat for you, Tio.
Yeah, looks very good.
Next one, Olivia Skanska. From Slovakia.
Look at this.
165
Locking those lats in place, tight core, controlled descent. Lapsanska from Slovakia, 165 kilos. 10 kilo jump from her opener. Oh, bares her teeth to get through that sticking point.
Brooklyn. Next one is Thailand Lupo from United States. 167.5 kilos. Bar is loaded.
Haley Lupo, representing the U.S., 167.5 kilos for her second attempt. 7.5 kilo jump from her opener. A podium favorite for the overall, and a podium favorite for the squats. A lot of lifting left to go before we get there. A little bit unexpected. 27.5 kilo over her opener that she smoked pretty easily. Did you see any bar path movement that might have been the issue? Or?
No, it looks good on descent. I don't know what happened. Maybe she has to get to retry it and to get a better feeling for the next lift.
And we've seen that. Sometimes you just got to brace, get a little tighter, raise the adrenaline a little more. 170 kilos for Tomczak, representing Poland. And a lot of these lifters too as well, when you're coming from Europe, you had said, not a crazy flight. Oh, Tomczak though. Oh, stay with the bar. You know what, this is a little bit unexpected. Those are the big guns of the sub-junior 76s starting to miss after just their openers. This is how shakeups happen. When you see the nominations come in and you think you know how things might turn out, it's not how sports always go. Otherwise, the Yankees would win the World Series every year. You throw those nominations out and it's played on the field, and we might have a bit of a shakeup here in the sub-junior 76s. Ivana Holinai, representing Ukraine, 170. $15-kilo jump to you.
Yeah.
Can she get us back on track? It was quick, borderline on depth.
Yeah, it did. But it looks like she has a good pace going down. She just needs to sink it a little bit deeper in order to get there, because I believe she has the strength for that weight.
The conversation on the sub-juniors, that is our number 1, 2, and 3 nominations there. All just getting their openers in so far. That was not expected, and this is how things can shake up. You got to hit your lifts. Back into the juniors 76s. 95 kilos awaits Mikko Mägi from Estonia. Oh, she's going to try to stay with it, but be difficult.
Yeah, I believe she actually changed her wraps, if I'm not mistaken. I think they have a different color. Maybe she had, you can see going down there was quite a bit harder to get down in the hole, and then she lost the balance.
Costly. Going to be interesting to see what version of wraps she comes out with on her third and final. But up next, in the junior 76s, Eleonora Pontoni of Italy, 202.5. I'm not sure. Referees were a little split on it themselves. Good enough, though, and that's all that matters. 2-1.
Quite difficult to see from this angle.
Yeah.
Get a little bit blocked by the rack there.
Yeah, blocked by the rack, the elbow. There's a look at the squats after 2 rounds, and we are moving fast. Second round of squats, we're at about 50% failure rate. What can we expect on the third and finals? It's going to get exciting. Annika Marie from South Africa, 132.5. This is in the sub-junior class. 2 for 2 so far for Annika. What do you think with the screaming? Is it to elicit some adrenaline from the lifter, or what do you think it is?
Yeah, I think it's really getting into the mood, like don't stop, like I'm here for you.
Yeah.
And like every coach and every lifter does it in their own way, and yeah, it's just fun to see the variety.
Would that help you?
No, I think I'm a bit more that wants the like calmness. Just know my coach is there, and that's enough.
I could not picture Alexander doing that.
No.
If Alexander's screaming like that, there's something on fire behind him. And Chalumbat from Mongolia, 157.5 on the bar for her third and final, sticking in the sub-junior class. 17.5 kilo jump. This will pull her into bronze medal position. Nope. Good catch by the spotters.
Yeah, once again, a very controlled and good descent, but it just got a little bit too heavy today.
Just shy of that bronze medal in the squat. Now we're going to move into the top 3 with the sub-juniors. Now these 3 ladies all missed their second attempts though. Some of them stuck with that same weight. Some of them went up regardless. Haley Lupo of the U.S. missed 167.5, retaking that weight for her third. Can she make the adjustments? Looked a lot better. 3 white lights.
Yeah, it looked like she really got the power in her core there and just decided, this is my weight, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, right about here. She let out the cry. 170 kilos awaits Magdalena Tomczak of Poland. Missed this on her second, retaking it on her third. We've seen Haley from U.S. able to achieve that. Let's see. Keep the trend. Oh. Take a look at this replay. She had it though. Hits depth, comes up with it, and wowzers.
Just slipped out right out of her hands.
And thank goodness none of the spotters got injured from that. Now we'll move back to the juniors, where Olivia Lapsenska from Slovakia will attempt 172.5 kilos for her third and final. She's got the bronze all ready for the squat event. I think that was good attempt selection. She didn't seem to have a whole heck of a lot more than that.
Next lifter, Ivana Polonay. Bar is loaded for Ivana from Ukraine.
Back into the sub-juniors. Ivana Polonay missed 170, went up 10 kilo regardless. What do you think of that?
I don't think it's impossible, but it's always risky to increase the weight.
I mean, you missed the first one on depth or technicality. The next one you can miss off of strength. And then you can be looking back like, well, what did I have in me? But she could just come around and hit this. Nope. She's stuck with the bar, and I'll give her that. Yeah, it was a risky move.
Yeah, she would have needed that for the whole competition. So I understand in some sense that sometimes you just aim for it.
It depends on how they see this playing out. Now, the top 3 sub-juniors, 2 of them only got their opening lift in. If that pace continues, I mean, almost anything can happen. That's when things start getting shaken up. And if you look at the projected, her and Tomczak from Poland are within 5 kilo. She tried to increase that spread greatly, but if she took a little more conservative third, maybe would have got it. Hard to tell, 2020 hindsight as well. 200 kilos for Mikko Mägi of Estonia. Missed 195. We're back in the 76 juniors. Oh, nope, that's not going to pass. No use chasing bad money. She's expending a lot of energy. I'll give hats off to her. Valiant for locking it out and everything, but she expended a lot of energy on a lift that was never going to pass.
Yeah, but it might also be the case that you really wanted to get the confidence going for the next lift. You know you had it in you.
This is true. This is true. Look at the mindset is huge. You do want positive momentum. And there's also something to be said for just quitting halfway through. Once you quit once, it's easy to keep quitting. 110 kilo. Staying in the 76 kilo juniors for Eleonora Pontoni of Italy. She has a gold medal in squats, but can increase the total 7.5 kilo. Good. Gold in the squats for Pontoni.
Yeah, really control the descent, good speed off the hole.
3 for 3. We are going to keep it moving into the 84 kilo class. There's a look at the squats for sub-juniors and juniors. Lupo taking the gold in the sub-junior and Pontoni taking the gold in the juniors. The 84 plus, sub-junior and juniors, so that's 4 different divisions we're going to be shifting back and forth in for this flight. We'll let you know which lifter belongs to which division as they hit the platform. And up first, 100 kilo even for Carolina Kolata of Poland. In the 84 plus juniors.
Yeah, I just saw that her personal best was written at 195, so I guess she's going in raw, just get the lift on the board.
Needs no major effort to get that out. Do you think she's coming out for a second and third, or do you think she's just getting a token in?
I don't know, if she's injured she might not go out again, or she puts on the suit and do a big jump for the second attempt.
Virginia Mirza of Romania, 120 kilos. We're in the 84 kilo sub-juniors.
Good.
3 red lights.
Next one
Wow, Colada, 205 kilo second attempt. It's a 105 kilo jump from her opener. That's interesting to come out and do a 105 kilo jump to her second. Let's see if she comes out with a suit that time. I'm expecting it.
Yeah, I would be surprised otherwise.
But it's not without reason, obviously. Oh, yeah. Tasavainen of Finland, 130 kilos. We're in the sub-junior 84s. Does not pass.
Bar is loaded for Maria from Romania.
Little up down.
142.5 kilos.
Maria Burdov of Romania, 142.5 kilos. We're in the junior 84s. Look like a solid lift.
Goodman. Next lifter is Patricia Slizova from Slovakia, 150 kilos. Bar is loaded for Patricia.
Patricia Slizova, representing Slovakia in the 84 kilo class. 150 kilos for her opener.
His move and the referee says Goodman.
She's on the board.
Our next lifter, Alessandra Salas from United States of America, 160 kilos. Bar is loaded for Salas.
Moving back to the sub-junior 84s and Alexandra Salas, representing USA, opening with 160 kilos. Salas, a big favorite in the sub-junior 84s for a gold overall.
Tight, speed. Hold it. Good job.
Can do. The referee says Goodman.
She's on the board.
Bar is loaded for Rosanna Lampella from Finland.
Rosanna Lampella, $165 kilos for opening squat in the 84 plus sub-juniors. I'm not convinced she hit that. Oh, proves to be a moot point. What do you think happened there to you?
Yeah, I think she had a little bit struggle coming up, putting the weight too much forward on the toes. Well, and that is really hard to hit that depth.
Arabella
Yeah, even if she had locked that out, that was a
Yeah.
depth.
Bar is loaded. 170
Something wrong with the mechanics. Maybe she can adjust it, but we have two misses already in the opening squats. We're going to stay in the 84 plus sub-juniors, where Arabella Geller of USA is going to open with 177.5 kilos.
Good control. Right where you want him. Upper back tight. Quick.
That was fast.
Seems to have made easy work of it.
And Goodman.
Judges agree.
Our
In the 84 juniors, and Alona Borshevska of the Ukraine, 180 kilos loaded for her.
Good
2-1, it's good.
Next lifter, Victoria Kretsu. From Ukraine, 190 kilos.
Moving to the junior 84 pluses, where Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine will open with 190 kilos. "40 seconds. Oh, wow. Tio, how fast was that?
I don't know. I did not have time to blink at least.
Yeah, blink and you'll miss it.
Very controlled, even though she had the pace going down.
Yeah, I mean, that's difficult sometimes when you got a pace like that to control it.
Bar is loaded for Alexandra.
84 juniors, Alexandra Chavez of the U.S., 195 on the bar for her opener.
Big up, shoulders. Take tight shoulders. Take tight speed. Tight, find knees, come on. Tight the hole, tight the hole. Speed, give me speed.
Three whites. And all of our 84 juniors have hit their opening squats.
Bar is loaded for Polina Onufra from Kazakhstan.
Polina representing Kazakhstan with 200 kilos in the 84 plus junior class. Two lifters opening with 200 kilos, both from Kazakhstan.
Good lift. 2-1.
Good lift.
Next lifter, Regina Mayer from Kazakhstan. Bar is loaded with 200 kilos.
Regina Mayer of Kazakhstan, also 200 kilos.
From Kazakhstan.
23 years old, already a 7-year veteran. Hit 240 before, so this is well below her previous personal best.
Все, пошли, ложки поставь. Все, ждем.
Like sipping a cup of tea for her.
Yeah, that might have been the easiest squat we've seen the entire day.
Yeah. Not taking any chances, loading more than she can handle on the bar, that's for sure.
I would expect a big jump towards the second attempt there.
Bar
Yeah.
is loaded with 205 kilos.
And Carson Oliver, representing the U.S. in the sub-junior 84 pluses, opening at 205 kilos.
Good feet. Tight up the back. Give me that down. Push him. Speed.
3 whites and it's good. Little stutter coming out of the hole, but she pushes through. There's a look at the squats after 1 round of squatting. 4 different classes, 2 different age groups. Round 2 begins. Siri of Finland missed 130 in her opener. Depth was good.
Good.
3 white lights, writes that wrong, and she's on the board.
Next lifter, Virginia Mirza from Romania, 130 kilos and bar is loaded.
And we will move into the sub-junior 84s. Virginia Mirza of Romania, 130 kilos, 10 kilo jump. That's a pretty high bar for equipped. What are you thinking about the high bar and equipped? Is it?
I used to do that
Yeah?
previously because I thought it was easier to hit the depth because it allows you to stand a bit more upright with your chest.
3 white flags.
So I think it's more common in the suit than it is in the raw division actually.
Bar is loaded for
Yeah, if depth is a problem, and she hits that and moves forward, we're going to move ourselves to 84 juniors, where Maria Berduff of Romania has 152.5 kilos loaded for her second attempt. Lift is good.
Patricia Slizova from Slovakia.
84 junior Patricia Slizova,
Loaded 165
representing Slovakia, 165 kilos, 15 kilo jump from her opener. Patricia, if she wants to get onto the podium, has got a little bit of a battle with the Romanian. Could use these 15 kilos.
Good lift.
And she picks up 15 more kilos.
Our next lifter, Rosanna Lampela from Finland. Bar is loaded 170 kilos.
Rosanna Lampala from sub-junior 84 plus. Missed 165, moved up 5 kilo, Tio, regardless. It's only 5 kilo, but it's a move up after a miss. Now, I'm not sure about that depth still.
Now we'll see what the judge has to say.
Yeah, I wasn't convinced. What do you think?
No, it was borderline there.
And the coach is actually the one telling her when to come back up. And maybe he's got to reset his gauge himself.
Yeah, because it looks like the first lift she got a little slightly on her toes, and this she managed to stand more straight on the foot, but it's still a bit struggle those last centimeters in the hole.
Now she's in a bit of a dicey proposition, having gone up twice and missed twice. We're back in the sub-junior 84s. Salas of US, 172.5. Not sure on that depth.
No, and she had lost her balance there, and also getting that little bit of a movement after.
Yeah. Oh, she just stepped back as well. That's
Yeah.
right. That wasn't gonna pass. And we're gonna go to the 84 plus sub juniors. America's Arabella Gelhar of USA. $187.5 kilos for her second attempt.
Bar is loaded for Arabella.
Here you go, Bella. Good feet. Tight upper back. Tight. Speed. Hold it. Good job.
Bit of a dive bomb squat style, but it's working for her. Oh, speak too soon.
2-1.
The ref from our side gave it the white, so maybe it looks good from here. Yeah, that's the hip that dropped a little lower,
From Ukraine,
but must have floated a little higher on the other side.
195 kilos.
We're going into the 84 juniors. Borchevska of Ukraine, 195 for her second 15-kilo jump.
Smooth looking leg. And referee saying,
Little high. In this second round, Tio,
Yeah, there's some people who have been right just borderline on the depth there.
we're looking at about 50-50 with the success rates here. Let's see if Alexandra Chavez can change the tide with 205 or in the junior 84s.
Let's go. Go, Alex. You got this. All right, Alex.
Alexandra confidently taking up the stage.
Come on, let's go. Stay tight. Speed.
Good job.
It was quick, it was controlled, was it deep enough?
Referee saying,
Nah, unfortunately not.
Yeah, the ladies are starting to cut it a little high. What do you think that is? Is it just as the weight gets heavier, it's a little bit of self-preservation kicking in?
Kulata from Poland.
I don't really know. It might be that they're cutting because it feels a bit heavy and gets scarier. And it might also be that the coaches have wrapped them up a little bit too tight and it's hard to get down there the last bit.
The tighter the wraps get, the tighter the tension in the legs to break that tension, bend the knee and hit depth.
Here we see the 105 kilos jump to the second attempt.
That's right. Well pointed out, 205 by Karolina from Poland. We're in the 84 pluses. And yeah, she, I believe, was raw the first time, right?
Yeah, she didn't even have sleeves the first.
But did not hit depth. Now, this is probably why they had her come out raw for the first one. If she doesn't have a heck of a lot of training and equipment, I don't know about the background, but apparently has difficulties hitting depth with the suit on and the wraps on. I think Team Poland did a good job, and let's not risk anything. Let's get one in for sure. Raw, 100 kilos, risk nothing. Now we throw on the suit, now we throw on the wraps. If depth has been an issue previously, you're still in the hunt, even if you can't get depth now with the squat suit and the wraps on. 207.5. Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine. That was super fast. If you're a judge, you didn't have much time to assess. They had enough. That's difficult. When you see the replay, it's even then it doesn't slow down much, and that's a slow-mo replay.
Yeah, it's hard to tell when it goes that fast.
Bar is loaded.
Carson Oliver of US. We're in the sub-junior 84 pluses, 212.5.
Control. Seat. Settle. Push knees. Speed. Hold.
3 whites.
Next one is Lina Olafat from Kazakhstan. 250 kilos.
Moving back to the 84 plus juniors, and if Polina can from Kazakhstan can get 215, she'll be the first 84 plus junior to get her second squat in, having an abnormally high failure rate. Clock is winding down. We're at 40 seconds now. And this is where that timing of getting your equipment on in time when you hear the bars loaded comes into play. If you can't get the knees wrapped and everything together in time, your lifter has, well, roughly 25 seconds to set up and squat.
And the referee says, good leg.
2-1, it's good.
Next record, Regina Lane from Kazakhstan. 225 kilo. Bar is
Regina
loaded
Mayer
for
from
Regina.
Kazakhstan now, 225 kilos. We're going to stay in the junior 84 plus.
Did a very easy 200 before, but 25 kilo is quite a big jump.
Yeah, that's a massive jump, although you're right, 200 kilo looked ridiculously fast. You blink and you miss it. Let's see how much 25 kilo can slow her down.
Nothing apparently.
Yeah, I mean, that's marginally slower. I'm not sure how much more they're going to raise the bar in terms of weight.
From Romania. Virginia.
But as we've seen in the second round, like getting those lifts in, building the total, that's what's important in the long run here.
Yeah, I mean, those who have been able to get their lifts in are slowly building those totals, and we are going to have some movement now on the podiums due to some of these failures. Sub-junior 84, Virginia Mirza of Romania hit 130 on her second, moving up 5 kilo to 135 kilos for third and final. Silver medal in squat already.
Good play.
Lift is good.
The next one, Siri Koswainen from Finland. Confident jump from 130 kilos. 150 kilos.
Tosa Vainen, 150 kilos, 20 kilo jump. It'll take her from bronze to a silver in squats. And she has swapped medals.
The next one, Maria Berger from Romania. 165 kilo loaded on the bar.
Back-to-back Team Romania. We're going to move to the 84 juniors, where Maria Berduff will attempt 165 kilos for her third and final. This would, if temporarily, put her on the squat podium with a bronze medal. But 3 more lifters to go. Good catch by the spotters.
Bar is loaded for Lampela from
Moving back to the 84 plus sub-juniors
need to get this one.
were Rosanna from Finland, 170 kilos.
Big hands for her.
Lampala
Lampela. This one is easy for you.
missed 165, moved up to 170, missed 170, stuck with 170 for her third. We've had some balance issues. We've had some depth issues.
Come on. Yes.
It's going to be borderline.
Free save.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Next one is Patricia Silizova.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's quite hard to see from this angle. Once again, it's one of those where the squash rack is blocking a bit of the hip.
It's a very diplomatic call of you, Theo. Patricia Slizova of Slovakia, 175. We are in the 84 junior. She has the bronze in the squat event. She could pick up 10 more kilo for her total. Toss 10 more kilos onto her total. She does it. 3 white lights.
Salas from United States, 177.5 kilos. Bar is loaded for Salas.
Alejandra Salas of USA missed 172.5, opting to go up 5 kilo to 177.5 regardless. We're in the 84 sub-juniors. She has the squat gold and is a heavy favorite to be the sub-junior 84 world champion. Still a lot more lifting to go though.
Upper back tight. Speed. All the way up and hold it.
Good leg, 3-1.
And the risk is worth it.
Arabella Jalha from United States, 187.5 kilos. And bar is loaded for Arabella.
Sub-junior 84's Arabella from the US missed 187.5 in her second, retaking it now in her third. And this is where she's hit 205 previously. But when you travel to the other side of the world, multiple time zones, you're a teenager who's probably never done this kind of travel before, let alone done this travel, and expected to hit your peak performance. Totals come down, numbers come down. There are other variables in play.
Wrong setup. Yep. Good.
Already has the silver medal for squat.
Tight upper back. Tight. Speed. All the way up. Good job.
Bit of a dive bomb squat, still not quite deep enough. Yeah, that was still a little high, wasn't it, Tio?
Yeah, unfortunately it was.
Bar is loaded for Alona from Ukraine.
Alorna Borchevska from the Ukraine. We're back in the 84 juniors. Missed 195, going up 10 kilo regardless to 205 for her third and final squat.
She wants the gold. She goes for it.
That's right, she will move from silver to gold in the squat event. Oh, wow. And it might have been worth it. Gold it is. And it's gold regardless. We have one more squatter afterwards, but
Alexandra Chavez.
Alexandra weighs heavier.
And
So Borchevska will keep the gold medal on body weight.
And even more so, a very important lift towards building the total and chasing Chavez on the subtotal.
That's right. Chavez, obviously, in the projected, has a big lead, but if Chavez doesn't have the greatest of days, anything can happen.
Trust your squat.
Go, Alex!
Now, she missed 205 on depth. The strength is there. She just has to drop it a little deeper.
Go through.
And the referee
She's
says,
convinced.
"Three white flags."
So she grabbed the kilos, forfeited the gold,
Carolina Colada,
but throw those kilos onto her total.
followed by Victoria. Bar is loaded for Carolina.
And we are going to move back into the 84 plus juniors, where Carolina Kolada of Poland will retake 205 kilos. We've seen now 3 different ladies, no, multiple, more than that, come back and hit when they've missed previously. Can she do the same? I think that still might be a little high.
Sorry, no lift. 2-1.
Yeah, she would really have needed that lift after only going raw in the first lift and then raising 100
From
kilos.
Ukraine,
Yeah, I mean, it looks like maybe the gear is
loaded.
makes it difficult for her to hit that depth. Certainly on an international standard, 210 now being loaded for Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine. 2.5 kilo jump from her second, but she missed 207.5. Already your bronze medalist in the squat event.
David, fix là.
It was fast, it was smooth, it was at depth. It looked like it got closer.
Our next lifter,
Yeah,
Oliver
that was
Carson,
a close call.
from United States, 225 kilos. Bar is loaded for Carson.
And I see a member of the jury approaching the scoreboard. We have an overturn about to happen.
Let's go, big squat here.
Settle it.
While
Strong setup.
Oliver has 225 on her back for her third and final. This is your gold medalist in the sub-junior 84 plus.
Tight. Speed.
Oh, 2-1, it is not good.
The next lifter, Paulina Onufra. By the jury
And-
decision, Victoria Kostyuk's lift changed as good lift.
Okay, well, Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine, her 210 kilo squat for her third has now been overturned to a good lift, which increases her total by 20 kilos. That was a pivotal move by the jury. Now Paulina from Kazakhstan wanting to get squat gold with 230. Let's see if it was deep enough. No, it was not.
2-1.
A lot of movement here.
Next lifter, Regina Lane. Bar is loaded, 240 kilos. Everybody, big hands to her. Regina, 240 kilos.
240 kilos for
Regina.
Regina Mayer of Kazakhstan. 240. She's got the gold medal already in hand. 84 plus junior. Oh wow, that was pretty smooth too. twice.
Yeah, it looked like she had one or two attempts more in her.
Yeah, she's pacing like she has 5 attempts. And I just heard a big yell out there. We've had some jury overturn. Okay, there it is. Oliver from the U.S., 84 plus sub junior, got her 225 kilo third attempt overturned. So now it counts towards her total. Sometimes the jury will rule in favor of the lifter. So here is a look at the squats. Alexandra Salas from the U.S. in the 84 kilo sub juniors taking the gold. Carson Oliver of the U.S. in the 84 plus sub juniors taking the gold. Alona Borchevska from the Ukraine in the 84 juniors taking the gold. And Regina Mayer of Kazakhstan in the 84 plus juniors taking the gold. And we have had plenty of action, Teo. Mislifts, people facing elimination, coming back, taking it on their third, people missing lifts, coming back, hitting and grabbing medals on the podium. It's been all action in the junior, sub-junior, 84 pluses. My friends, you do not want to go anywhere. We're going to take a short 10-minute break. We'll see you for the bench press. Welcome back to the IPF World Championships live in Istanbul, Turkey. I'm Ryan Six-Pack Lapidat. I'm accompanied in the booth by world silver medalist in the 74 kilo equipped division, Theo Eriksson. And we had an interesting squat session, didn't we, my friend?
We definitely had. There was a lot happening. You couldn't tell who was going to win and who was going to come after.
Or even bomb out. We even had some lifters opening raw, throwing on a suit afterwards. Some lifters back to the wall, about to bomb out, hitting it on their last attempt. Some shakeups in terms of, this will impact the bigger picture when some of the medal and podium favorites start missing lifts. How it impacts it, that story is yet to be told. We'll have to see. And speaking of, we're going to kick off into the bench press event. Now we have two flights going back-to-back. The 76 women sub-junior and juniors. And then in the next flight, we have 4 different divisions in play, which makes it interesting to call. We have the 84 sub-junior and juniors and 84-plus sub-junior and juniors. We'll let you know which division each lifter is when they hop onto the platform.
55 kilo.
But picking up in the bench press event, I think I got a minute here, so I'll give a shout out to our sponsors. Eleiko, whom has supplied all of this lovely equipment you see on the platform as well as in the warm-up room. And SBD, sponsoring several of these nations with their lovely SBD kits. And Annika Marie from South Africa, 55 kilo loaded on the bar for her opening bench press. We are in the sub-junior 76s. Is good.
Next one is Magdalena Kontak from Poland, 65 kilos. Bar is loaded for Kontak.
Magdalena Tomczak from Poland, 65 kilos loaded, 76 kilos sub-junior. Looks like she lost a little tension there, but gets it off the chest nonetheless. You get the press command when there's no motion.
Sorry, Molly, 2-1. The next one is Lasenska.
Is there movement on the bottom there, up, down?
Bar is loaded, 75 kilos.
I don't know, what'd you see? I don't think I saw any up, down to the bar.
No, it looks like the tilting was previous to her press command there.
I thought maybe on the way up it teetered back and forth, but not up, down. But we don't have the greatest vantage point. And Olivia Lapsanska from Slovakia, 75 kilos for her opening bench.
Good day.
3 white lights.
The next one is Ivana Holinay from Ukraine, 80 kilos. Right, bar is loaded for Ivana.
Ivana Holinay of Ukraine, 80 kilo for her opening bench.
problem at all there.
Yeah, it took a moment to get her feet right and get her set up exactly as she wanted it. But once she was ready, she was ready.
From Mongolia.
Makes easy work of that.
Bar is loaded 85 kilos.
Chulumbat from Mongolia, 85 kilos for her bench opener, 76 kilos sub-junior. Three whites and she's on the board.
The next one is Ellen Nikolai from Estonia. 105 kilos loaded on the bar.
Miko Maggie of Estonia now, 105 kilos in the 76 kilo junior class. "19 years old, already a 5-year veteran.
Good leg. The next one, Haley Lupo from the United States. 112.5 kilos. Bar is loaded for Lupo.
Haley Lupo of the U.S., 76 kilo sub-junior, opening with 112.5 kilos for opening bench. Took the gold in the squat event. If she can hit this, she's on her way to building a substantial lead on the rest of the pack.
Go, Haley.
This bench alone will probably net her the bench gold. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. Can we, Teal?
No, everything can happen.
We've seen just about all of it happen in the first squat event. Yeah, and this is why you cannot get ahead of yourself.
Next one, Eleonora Antoni from Italy. 142.5 kilos.
What do you see happening there? Just a bad bar path?
It looks like the elbows was tilting a little bit too much forward towards the belly, and then it's quite hard to control without shooting it towards the rack, as we saw there.
Yeah, with the elbows forward, the trajectory off the chest is a little further close towards the head as opposed to up and over. And 142.5 loaded for Eleonora Pontoni of Italy. We're in the 76 kilo junior class. Now, I'd tell you, if she hits this, she's got the gold medal off her opener. But I said that about 5 seconds ago. Took the gold in the squat.
Looked very controlled and light.
Back on track. And that might be the gold medal bench right there. After this, it's all icing on the cake and adding more kilos onto the total.
Followed by Tomzak from Poland.
That's how the bench looks. Oh, that's the squats.
Bar is loaded for Anika.
And Marie from South Africa, 60 kilo. That was a little bit of a down up.
Our next lifter, Magdalena, comes at from Poland, 65 kilos.
Relatively flat back setup.
Bar is loaded.
Yeah, that bar was just a little wobbly. Tomczak from Poland, 65 kilos for a second attempt. Missed this on our opener. We're in the 76 kilo sub juniors. Tomczak back on track.
The next lifter, Olivia Lapsanska from Slovakia. Bar is loaded with 80 kilos. Olivia followed by Ivana Holiday.
Up next in the 76 junior class, representing Slovakia, Olivia Lapsanska, 80 kilos, second attempt. She gets it, but that was work. How many kilo you think she goes up from there, Tio?
2.5 to 5 kilos, I think.
From Ukraine, 90
Seem to be
kilos.
pushing the limit.
Bar is loaded.
Back in the 76 sub-juniors. 90 kilo loaded for Holinai of Ukraine. 10 kilo jump, it's substantial.
Good way.
3 whites and it's good.
The next one is Kalina from Mongolia. Bar is loaded with 92.5 kilos. Kalina Lumba.
Staying in the sub-junior 76s. Chalumbat with 92.5 kilos for her second attempt. 7.5 kilo jump.
Good day. The next one, Elise.
And it's good.
from Estonia. Weight is 110 kilos. Bar is loaded.
110 kilos loaded for Mikko Mägi of Estonia. 5 kilo jump. We're in the 76 kilo junior class now. Ooh, a little wobbly there.
She managed to save it after all.
Yeah. I'm actually a little bit surprised.
Good way.
That was all types of wobbly on the way down.
From United
You can
States.
see on the replay, Whoa. Not a straight path, that's for sure.
12.5 kilos.
Back in the 76 sub-juniors, USA's Haley Lupo missed 112.5, retaking it now. It shot back. If she can control this, get the trajectory on point, she should be okay. This is the gold medal if she gets it. Uh-oh. Racked it before she got the rack command because it's a little unsteady. And now,
Yeah, it looked like she hit the rack with her left arm there,
50 kilos.
and then she's starting to lose control.
this is dicey. Haley is by far and away the gold medal favorite, not just for bench press, but overall with total. Facing elimination from that if she doesn't get her last bench. It is all or nothing. And that will completely shake up the 76 kilo sub-juniors. Interesting turn of events. Put a pin in that. We're going back to the 76 juniors where Eleonora Pontoni of Italy has 150 kilos loaded. Not a single 76 sub-juniors missed a lift yet.
That's good.
And the trend continues.
Next lifter, Anika Mari.
That will wrap up the second round of benching.
60 kilos.
And we wrap it up on a high note. One more round to go. And it's going to prove to be a dramatic round with a direct impact to the bigger picture. We're going to start the final round of benching with Annika from South Africa, 60 kilos, second try at this weight in the sub-junior 76s. Missed this on her second attempt. There it is. South African coach just had to find the right pitch.
Yeah, I think that
Pitch was a little off the second time.
Yeah, must have
That
been
was
that.
it. That was the one.
Followed by Olivia Lapsanska. Bar is loaded with 70 kilos.
70 kilos for Tomczak of Poland. Missed 65 in her opener, retook it on her second, hit it, moved up 5 kilo for her third and final.
Good win.
3 white lights, it's good.
Our next lifter, Olivia Lapsanska from Slovakia. Coming up for 82.5 kilos.
We're going to move back to the junior 76s. Olivia Lapsanska from Slovakia. 82.5 kilos, just a 2.5 kilo jump from her second attempt.
Bar is loaded.
We'll be leaving with the bronze, but would like to leave with 2.5 more kilos. 3 whites and it's good. Look at that controlled descent down to the chest.
It even looked much faster than the second attempt, so there you really see the importance of getting that good control on the descent in order to power up.
Yeah. Good bar path will go a long way. Holinai from Ukraine, 95 kilos. We're in the 76 kilo sub-juniors. This will temporarily move her from a silver medal to gold in the bench with 2 more lifters to go. It's shaky. She locks it out. And it's good. Take a look at the replay here and see the bar can teeter back and forth. As a whole, it can't go up and down. And it's hard to tell if it just glides laterally and not horizontally, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. You don't know which direction the bar went there.
Deceiving. It passes. And 97.5 kilos loaded for Chulanbat of Mongolia. This will move her from silver to first, if she can get it, with 1 bencher left to go. Nice catch by the spotters. She'll settle for the silver.
Next lifter, Haley Luper from the United States.
And this is where things could shake up. This is where it's pressure cooker, not just for the bench event. This will be your bench gold, but overall, Haley Lupo of the U.S. is the favorite to win this entire event, and she's facing elimination. It's all come down to 1 single lift. It could not be more pressure for a sub-junior 76, no less.
Your groove, Haley.
Everybody leaning in their chairs for this one.
Come on, Haley, let's go. Squeeze it in. Tight
Oh, wow.
And the referee says,
And she's done it. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it looked like she was laying down a little further down on the bench press in order to be able to shoot towards the rack without hitting it, which she did in the first 2 attempts.
and 15 kilos.
Teo, that was all or nothing. Collects the gold in bench and writes the course towards her total. Talk about dramatics now. 115 kilos loaded for Michael Maggie of Estonia. 5 kilo jump. She already has a silver medal in hand, wants to throw on some more kilos to her total.
Good man.
3 white lights.
Next lifter, Eleonora Montoni from Italy. She accomplished 150, now she wants 157.5 kilos. Bar is loaded.
157.5 kilos for Pontoni of Italy, 76 junior. Already has the gold medal in the bench press, but wants to add 7.5 kilos towards her total and go 3 for 3 in the bench. Not a single bench miss in the 76 kilo junior so far. Can she keep the pace? Looks like she can.
And referees say good day.
3 white lights, and the 76 juniors putting on a bench clinic.
And now we're moving for 84 kilos.
There's a look at the standings for bench press. We'll move quickly because the other flight's going to kick up right away. Haley Lupo taking the gold for 76 sub-juniors, and Leonora Pontoni of Italy taking the gold in the 76 juniors. In an exciting bench flight. My goodness, Theo, if we have that kind of dramatics in the junior and sub-junior 84 pluses, we're in for a treat, my friend.
Followed by Siri Koswiner.
So in this next flight, 4 different classes. We'll let you know which lifter belongs to which class.
Bar is loaded.
Representing Romania, Virginia Mirza with 50 kilos. Made pretty easy work of it.
Next lifter. Siri Koswiner from Finland. Bar is loaded with 65 kilos.
Tosa Vainen of Finland, 65 kilos. We're staying in the 84 kilo sub-juniors. Came up a little crooked, but it came up nonetheless. They didn't like it. Let's see.
Yeah, she hit the rack there.
Oh, is that right? Ah, gotcha.
But I don't really see that helping her.
Bar is loaded with 75 kilos.
It definitely didn't. No, that was definitely made it more difficult, if anything. $75 kilos for Celeste of US. We're still in the 84 kilo sub junior.
Good leg.
3 whites.
Next lifter, Maria Berg from Romania. 82.5 kilos. Bar is loaded.
Maria Berduf of Romania with 82.5 kilos for her opener in the 84 kilo juniors. Uh-oh. Little down up.
The next one, Victoria Costume from Ukraine, 90 kilos. Bar is loaded for Victoria.
In the 84 plus juniors, Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine, 90 kilos for her opener.
Good way. Our next lifter, Rosanna Lampela.
3 white lights.
Bar is loaded for 92.5 kilos. Rosanna from Finland.
Rosanna Lampela. 92.5 kilos in the 84 plus sub juniors.
Good way.
3 whites.
The next is Patricia Selizova from Slovakia, 100 kilos, followed by Arabella. Bar is loaded for Patricia.
Moving into the junior 84s, Patricia Slizova of Slovakia, 100 kilos even.
Good way.
3 white lights.
Our next lifter, Arabella Jahar from the United States. Bar is loaded for Arabella.
Moving into the 84 plus sub juniors, Arabella from the US, 100 kilos even for her opening
Followed
press.
by Alona and Carson.
12.5 kilos below her personal best. Should be able to manage this.
Set up. Tight lats. Tight, tight. Hold it.
This is good.
3 whites and it's good.
Next one is Alona Borcheska.
Moving back to the 84 juniors, Alona Borchevska of Ukraine, 112.5 kilos for her opening bench. Alona pacing herself for that silver medal overall. And possible silver medal bench. Has the second highest opener anyways.
Good way.
3 whites.
Carson Oliver from the United States, 122.5 kilos, followed by Alexandra Chavez from the United States. Bar is loaded for Carson.
Carson Oliver of the US, 122.5 kilos. We're in the 84 plus sub junior class. She took the gold medal in squats,
Let's go, Carson.
looking to grab another gold medal along the way.
Tight lats.
Good way.
Bar pass seemed to cut away on her for a second there, but she locks it out and is on the board. Take a look at this replay.
Chavez from the United
It
States,
was
125
quite hard.
kilos.
Yeah.
Find it still on the chest there, but she managed to save it.
Bar is loaded
Seemed to
for
be a bit of a
Chavez.
hard cut, but she can manage it. Back to the 84 juniors were Alexandra Chavez, 125 kilos for her opening bench. took the silver medal on squats. And that was a smooth and easy opener.
Yeah, very carefully and controlled on downwards, and then just pushing it up.
From Kazakhstan, 137.5
Definitely has optimal bench press arm length.
Yeah, looks very smooth.
In the 84 plus juniors, Regina Mayer of Kazakhstan, 137.5 loaded on the bar for her. She took the gold medal in squat.
She continues to trend of just smoking her attempts.
She definitely took that squat opener with ease. Does the same here in the bench press.
Bar is loaded with 140 kilos.
Polina Onufrak of Kazakhstan, 140 for opener in the 84 plus junior class. Ooh, wobbly on the chest and can't seem to get that.
No, she couldn't really find the right spot down and couldn't get the press command there.
And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting how she adapts. She wants blocks. There is no blocks. Her feet have a hard time touching the ground, so she has a difficult time basing for stabilization. Now, how do you fix that between your opener to your second? Blocks are not forthcoming. It's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it, my friend?
Yeah.
Team Kazakhstan's got their work cut out for them. 160 loaded for Karolina Kolada. And the 84 plus juniors having some issues, and these are the contenders here now, because the Kazakhstani lifter who's struggling without blocks, projected anyways to be one of at the forefront to win it all. I feel like I said this last time in the squat event, but once again we're seeing one of the gold medal favorites with their backs to the wall. Not counting her out, but this is dicey.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have Mayer, who has secured every lift, going those big jumps, collecting kilo after kilo, and now she's projected first.
How quick the tides turn, my friend. We'll see how it develops. It's a story. It's unfolding before our eyes. Now 60 kilos loaded in the sub-junior 84s for Virginia of Romania. Nope.
Today, Siri Kaswan from Finland, 65 kilos. Bar is loaded.
Tosavainen from Finland missed 65 kilos in her opener. Retaking that weight, we're in the 84 sub-juniors. Can she make the corrections? It's a long way up, long way down. Did she ever grip that close in previously? Was it always like that? There's obviously some kind of correction there. That, her grip is pretty far in, and it's a long way up, long way down.
Yeah, I don't remember how the first one looked like, but this definitely looked smooth.
I always assume I'm right, so.
Bar is loaded for Maria.
Yeah, makes sense.
Maria from Romania, 82.5. We're in the 84 juniors. Missed this on her opener. Can she make some adjustments to get on the board? Looks like she might have.
Yeah, I think she was the one who got hit the rack in the first one.
Ah, and they quote-unquote assisted her?
Dallas from US.
Yeah.
And bar is loaded with
Gotcha.
82.5 kilos.
82.5 loaded for Salas of the U.S. We're in the 84 kilo sub-juniors. Alejandra.
Tight lats.
Good display of heart. It's rewarded.
Okay, 2 to 1. The next one is Rosanna Lampala from Finland. Bar is loaded with 97.5 kilos.
Rosanna Lampala of Finland, 97.5 kilos. We're in the 84 plus sub-juniors.
She made that look very easy.
Good day.
Pacing well. 5 kilo doesn't slow her down any.
The next one, Victoria Kostyuk from Ukraine. 100 kilos. Bar is loaded for Victoria.
100 kilo even for Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine. We're in the 84 plus juniors.
Groomsmen. The next one, Arabella from United States, 102.5 kilos. Bar is loaded.
102.5 kilos loaded for Arabella. We're in the 84 plus sub-juniors. Arabella representing the U.S. Just a 2.5 kilo jump on the bench press. Somewhat conservative.
Yeah, maybe she's taking it quite easy, seeing the girl from Finland coming from behind, want to secure a lead.
Yeah, if you look at the projected, it's not an insurmountable lead she has. So like you said, perhaps protect that lead at all costs. Don't overshoot, start missing lifts. Now that door swings open for Lampala of Finland.
Bar is loaded.
It's often said, powerlifting at the World Championships, you're gathering medals. You're not just going for PRs. hit the PRs at a local meet at home, but if you could snag silver, snag bronze, or best yet, snag gold, it's far more important. And we'll go into 84 juniors, where Patricia Slizova, 107.5.
Good. The next one, Alona Borshevska from Ukraine.
Good control down to the chest.
Kilos, followed by Carson Oliver.
Bar path on point.
Bar is loaded.
120 loaded for Alona Borchevska of Ukraine. 7.5 kilos jump for Borchevska. And it's good.
Yeah, looks like a good weight selection. Or to close in on Chavez.
From United States, 125 kilos. Bar is loaded for Carson.
And we are back in the 84 plus sub juniors. 125 kilos loaded for Carson Oliver.
Nice and tight. Out, out.
Let's go, Carson.
Right there.
All right, Kay.
Tight back.
Go, go, go.
And she's already got the gold medal locked up. Now just piling on extra kilos towards her total.
35 kilos and bar is loaded.
Come on, Alex. Go, Alex.
And we'll move back to the 84 juniors. And you had said Borchevska putting a little bit of pressure in the bench event on Chavez. Borchevska at the end of round 2 with 120 kilos. Chavez at the end of round 1 with 125. Should she miss this, Borchevska starting to close that gap. Should she hit it, she'll have a nice lead.
Good day.
And she hits.
Yeah, and Ryan, here you have a real example of laying further down on the bench in order to be able to push towards the rack so you get that trajectory without hitting it.
Setup is key, especially in equip pressing. And Paulina in the 84 plus juniors missed 140 in her opener, retaking it now. Paulina, a big favorite in the overall, and this would really shake things up if Paulina fails to get her second attempt. And if you remember, it was due to the lack of blocks. Now the blocks are coming out right on cue. Let's see if this is a game changer. Those are rather tall blocks. If they're too tall, it's actually going to be a detriment. You want to get the right size. Too tall will just basically kill your leg drive, completely change your setup. Not tall enough, and you can't touch the ground, and you're completely unbalanced. going through a bit of a discussion now. It appears they have one set of blocks, so instead they might use plates. You want those plates to shift on you. That's another variable. How are they going to manage that? Well, there would be spotters keeping it in place for her, one would hope.
Bar is loaded for Polina Onufra from Kazakhstan, 140 kilos.
Oh, you see already the
And
plates are sliding on the ground.
Look, they're brand spanking new, beautiful plates. How exactly?
No.
Exactly. Do they not have spotters enough to come out there and put their foot down? How many spotters do we have available?
See, now they're turning the plate to see if it makes any difference.
I would be shocked. Maybe one set's better than none. Plate on plate isn't going to work. One plate probably isn't as high as she'd like, but is better than no plates.
Yeah, you can see her feet sliding down there.
And this has got to be frustrating.
Yeah, I bet there will be some discussions from the coach.
Yeah, her foot is sliding along that plate because it's so smooth. The plates are so smooth. They probably might have even wanted the Alico
Loaded for Regina Mayer.
logo up for some kind of grip, some kind of traction. But then the other side will slide on the carpet. I don't know. There's no easy fix on this without the appropriate blocks with different heights there available. 84 plus in the juniors now. Regina Mayer of Kazakhstan, 150 loaded.
Here we see Mayer just keep on collecting lifts, building that total. I think she will be hard to catch up to.
Nothing's stopping her.
Bar is loaded for Karolina Kolata.
Karolina Kolata from Poland, 160 kilos loaded for her in the 84 plus juniors. Missed 160 in her opener. Three whites. Take a look at the replay. Pay attention to her butt.
Virginia Mirza from Romania.
Ooh.
Right on the edge there.
Was it on the edge there?
Apparently it was.
Apparently it was. And here's how it looks after 2 rounds of benching, and we already have had drama once again. How this is going to end, I'm not entirely sure. In the 84 plus juniors, one of our major favorites to win it all is having some difficulty getting a bench in, and you'd hate to see her out of the competition due to something like this. 60 kilos for Virginia of Romania. 2 attempts at it, and she just can't get it, but she got her opener.
lifter is Siri Toswana from Finland. Bar is loaded with 72.5 kilos.
Tosavainen of Finland, 72.5 kilos loaded for her when the sub-junior 84s.
Good lift.
That's a long way to go.
That is. I'm interested in seeing if she's always had this kind of range of motion, if she adjusted after her opener.
Those arms might be a beneficial factor in the deadlift coming soon.
100%, my friend. Tables turn once the deadlifts start, and we're going to stay in the 84 kilo sub-juniors. 85 kilo will be loaded for Alejandra of US.
Got this?
Good lift.
3 white lights, and it's good.
Next one, Maria Berdov from Romania. Bar is loaded with 90 kilos.
Moving into the 84 kilo juniors, and Maria of Romania missed 82 and a half, retook it on her second, got it, and is now at 90 kilos for her third and final bench.
Tenete avanti. Press support. No oblique.
Take a look at the
Next
replay.
One, Rosanna Lampela from Finland, 102.5 kilos. Followed by Victoria.
Was there a clear down
Bar is
up?
loaded for Rosanna.
What was
No,
it, do
I
you
don't
think?
know. Did she get yellow flags?
What did she get yellow for, though?
I am not entirely sure, but
I don't know what it was.
might be in her feet. They were altering a little bit, but I didn't really see them.
Pick up, yeah. Not sure. Sometimes they get the flags mixed up, but I didn't see that either, though. Like in terms of the down up, which is usually a blue, but. And 102.5 in the 84 plus passes for Rosanna Lampala.
The next lifter, Victoria Kostyuk from Ukraine, followed by Patricia Slizova from Slovakia. Bar is loaded for Victoria with 110 kilos.
Moving into the 84 plus juniors, 110 kilo loaded for Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine. Ooh. And that got a little dicey. Take a look at the replay. Controlled to the chest. Once it gets to the chest,
Then you see the elbows folding there, and there's nothing that can save that.
yeah, your triceps are not going to be strong enough. Patricia Slizova of Slovakia, 112.5. We're in the 84 juniors.
Group A.
3 whites,
The next lifter, Arabella.
and she's got the bronze medal in the 84 juniors for bench press
1.5 kilos.
with 2 lifters left to go. We're moving into the 84 plus sub juniors. Arabella of the US, 112.5. She took a conservative 2.5 kilo jump from her opener, jumping 10 kilo now to her third and final press. Perhaps conserving energy. It'll make her move from bronze to silver in the bench press event. Looks like she's done it. Judges agree.
It's quite a risky move there, moving at 10 kilos when you only need 2.5 for the medal there, but it worked out fine.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, collecting the medal was secondary, but she wanted those kilos towards the total. She has certain numbers she wants to hit. But you're right, if it's just collecting medals, she didn't need that much. '84 juniors, 125 kilos for Borshevska of Ukraine. 5 kilo jump. She already has a silver medal in hand. This is just extra kilos for her total. Having a hard time locking it out. She gets it uneven. Let's see if it passes. And it does.
2-1. The next lifter, Carson Oliver. Bar is loaded with 127.5 kilos.
Pay attention if her butt comes up, and it does. And that one of the refs seen the butt come up. Moving into the 84 plus sub juniors. 127.5 kilos loaded for Oliver Carson.
Come on, Carson, you got it.
Carson Oliver, sorry.
Squeeze that bar. Tight, tight.
Get it up.
And that's the gold medal for the sub junior
Next lifter,
84 plus in the bench,
Alexandra.
piling on the kilos towards her total.
140 kilos. Bar is loaded for Chavez.
Now, Alexandra Chavez in the 84 juniors, 140 kilos for her third and final. She has the gold medal already.
Go, Alex.
It's another 5 kilos she can pick up along the way.
Go, Alex, you got this. Come on, sister.
Tight lats.
Go. Easy way. Come on.
Work it in, work it in, work it in, work it in.
Hey.
Drop up.
Only 2-1.
See on the replay.
Next lifter, Paulina Onofre.
Yeah, I think we have one judge saying there for the butt and then one for lowering the bar.
And back into the 84 plus juniors. Paulina from Kazakhstan has been missing 140, and it is. She tried no blocks. She tried with weights, and we're going no blocks again. And how this is going to unfold, pay attention to her feet here. She has short legs. She doesn't even have her heels down. When she gets her heels down, it's not much stability.
Big hands, everybody.
you hate to see it happen like this.
Yeah, and I really think that affects you mentally going in there, not knowing where you can put your feet. You're used to training in one specific way with certain angles, and then you come up here to the world stage and you have to adjust.
Yeah, so a medal favorite drops out, and the 84 plus juniors gets a huge shakeup. 162.5 kilos now loaded for Kazakhstan's Regina Mayer. If Team Kazakhstan has any kind of consolation, it's that they have 2 lifters in 84 plus juniors. And Regina also a favorite to win it all. I think she beat the rack command anyways as well, but
Yeah, unfortunately. It was the first lift I've seen her struggle today.
this is true. This is true. She's finally started struggling. And Karolina Kolata of Poland will wrap up the bench session with 165 kilos. She has the gold medal already, but she'll be picking up 5 extra kilos. Will she be the first 84 plus junior to get a third bench in? No.
A little bit too heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to the deadlift for 10 minutes. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, it's just a matter of the weight. And this is how the bench session shook down. Alexandra from the U.S. in the 84 sub-juniors takes gold. Carson Oliver, Haley Lupo of U.S. 76 sub-juniors takes gold. And Eleonora Pontoni of Italy, 76 junior, takes gold. It was a dramatic and exciting bench event. You don't want to go anywhere because in 10 minutes, the excitement continues in the deadlifts. We'll see you then. Welcome back to the IPF World Championships here live in Istanbul, Turkey. I am Ryan Six-Pack Lapidat. I'm accompanied in the booth with Theo Eriksson, the silver medalist in the 74 kilo juniors. And we have the junior and sub-junior 76 women as well as 84 and 84 pluses. Taking a look at the totals so far, these are the subtotals as we enter the deadlifts for the sub-junior and junior 76s. Had some dramatics throughout already. We'll see what the deadlifts bring. A lot of things can change up as soon as the barbell hits the floor.
Yeah, we can see in the projected here that there's some people in the lead by quite far, but as we've seen in the previous sessions, a lot have changed since we started this session.
And not just the lead overall for gold medal, but we got some battles. If you look at the sub-junior 76s, there was a clear battle for that silver. Who's going to get silver and who's going to get bronze? Yet to be decided. Speaking of, in the 76 sub-juniors, with 100 kilo even loaded, Chulunbat of Mongolia opening.
Good play.
Three white lights.
Anika Murray from South Africa, 125 kilos, followed by Ivana from Ukraine. Bar is loaded.
Annika Marie of South Africa, 125 kilos. We stay in the sub-junior 76s.
Good play. The next one, Ivana Holiday.
And it's
from
good.
Ukraine, 125 kilos, still on the bar. Bar is loaded for Ivana Holiday.
$125 kilos loaded for Ivana Holinai of Ukraine.
Good play. Next lifter, Haley Lupo. Bar is loaded.
Staying in the sub-juniors, and Haley Lupo of the U.S. also opening with 125 kilos.
Go, Haley.
Good play. Next lifter, Olivia Latanska from Slovakia, followed by Magdalena Tomczak, 140 kilos.
140 kilos loaded for Olivia
Bar is loaded for Olivia.
Lapsanska of Slovakia. We're in the 76 junior class now.
Good play. Bar is loaded for Tomczak from Poland.
Heading back to the sub-junior 76s, Tomczak of Poland, 140 kilo opener for her.
Good day. Next lifter, Eleonora Pontoni from Italy, 172.5 kilos, followed by Elise Mikomaji.
Moving back to the juniors, and Eleonora Pontoni of Italy with 172.5 kilo opener. She got the squat gold medal as well as the bench gold medal. Smooth opener.
Good day. Next lifter, Elise Mikomaji from Estonia.
Elise Mikomägi of Estonia, 200 kilos even for her opening pull.
Bar is loaded. Good day. Next lifter, Nurmat Salina from Mongolia.
And we are through the first round of pulls already. We're moving quickly, and everybody hit. Everybody has now solidified their total. Now they can start making the big jumps if they like. Maybe see a shake up in some of the order for the individual event medals anyways. And in the sub-junior 76s, we'll see what happens between Tomchak and Holinai of Ukraine with who will get silver and who will get bronze. Speaking of the sub-juniors, Mongolia's Chulimbat with 120.
Good day.
She got it, but it really looked like she's at the top end right now. How many more kilos do you think she has in her?
I don't know, it's quite hard to tell. It looked like she got her knees locked up very early, so she had a long path to go. She has literally almost a back race. So if she get a smooth bar path on the ground, she might have some kilos more in there.
Yeah, some kilos. It won't be a lot, but she might have some more kilos to add. Staying in the sub-juniors. Annika Marie from South Africa, 132.5.
Good day. Next lifter, Ivana Holinki. Bar is loaded, 135 kilos.
Ivana Holinai of Ukraine, 135 for her second attempt, staying in the sub-junior 76s.
Bar is loaded for Haley.
Haley Lupo of US, 135 kilos, stays on the bar for her, and we're going to stay in the sub-juniors. Haley collecting a gold medal in the squats, a gold medal in the bench. And might not take a gold medal in the deadlifts. We'll have to see how it shakes up. Certainly pacing for that gold medal overall, though.
The referees say, good day. Next lifter, Magdalena Contact.
Yeah, I think she has widened the gap for between second and first quite too much right now.
Tom check, 145 kilos for her second pull. Definite sticking point there, but she works through it.
Good day. Next one. Olivia Lapsanska from Slovakia, 147.5 kilo, ready to be lifted. Barry loaded.
Moving back to the juniors now. 147.5 loaded for Olivia Lapsanka of Slovakia. Has to make sure when she leans back, she doesn't unlock her knees due to it.
Good day. Next lifter.
That was good.
Laura Montoni.
182.5 for Eleonora Pontoni of Italy.
Bar is loaded.
Pontoni already took double gold. Makes easy work of 182.5.
Good day. Elise Nicomangi from Estonia, 210 kilos. Bar is loaded.
.210 kilos loaded now for Mikko Mägi of Estonia. Loses it at lockout.
Not today. Next lifter, Lina Klumba from Mongolia.
It was already locked out, work done, and just slips through her grip. And that'll wrap up the second round of deadlifts as we enter the third and final pulls. This is where the totals rest at. You can see in the sub-junior 76s, a 10-kilo gap between silver and bronze. Not unmanageable. It can happen in the last pulls. And in the juniors, we really see a spread between gold, silver, and bronze, and unlikely to see much of a shakeup.
Bar is loaded.
Chulimbat of Mongolia, 125 for her final lift of the day.
Good day.
2-1, it's good.
It looked like she got a slightly better bar path here. And didn't have to raise that much in the lockout as she had to do in her second attempt. And yeah, she got an extra 5 kilos there.
She did, that's right. Just when you think they reached their limit, they find another gear and a couple technical adjustments.
And now we'll see if the South African coach finds their final gear for the last deadlift comp.
Loaded for Olivia.
Let's hope we already heard her final gear, but we'll see. Annika Marie from South Africa, 137.5. This deadlift will temporarily pull her into second for deadlifts, 5th overall.
Not today, Anita. 2-1. Next lifter.
One ref being very generous, giving that.
From United States, 142.5 kilos, followed by Ivana Holiday from Ukraine.
Haley Lupo from the U.S., 142.5 kilos for her third and final pull. Already has the gold medal overall locked up. This is your 76 kilo sub-junior world champion, but would love to swap that bronze medal in deadlifts for the silver medal. She makes easy work of it. And there's your 76 kilo sub-junior world champion representing the U.S.
Ivana Holiday from Ukraine, 147.5 kilo, followed by Olivia Lapsanska and Tom Zak from Poland.
Ivana Holinai of Ukraine in the 76 sub-juniors has the silver medal overall locked up, but can move from bronze to gold in the deadlifts. And she does it, and that'll likely convince Tomczyk silver's out of reach. We'll see.
Yeah, she will have to jump a big jump in order to match that weight. But
I mean, Tomczyk doesn't have to defend bronze, so she might. But
yeah, we'll see if she goes for the deadlift gold or if she tries to reach for the total silver.
Right. It's a discussion. Back in the 76 juniors, Olivia Lapsinska, Slovakia.
Good lift.
Good lift.
There is an attempt change.
Attempt change has gone in. We wait with bated breath, my friend.
Next lifter, Magdalena Tomczak from Poland.
Tomczyk,
150 kilos.
150 kilos. Gunning for the deadlift gold. She will take a bronze overall.
Bar is loaded.
Not to be.
Not this time. Next lifter, Eleonora Pontoni, 200 kilos.
Moving back to the 76 kilo juniors, Eleonora Pontoni of Italy, 200 kilos even. She is your world champion 76 junior, but would like to swap the silver medal for gold in the deadlift event, with Miko Maggi still the pull.
Bar is loaded. Let's go, Eleonora. And the referees say, good win!
Yeah, fantastic lifting from Pontoni today. Did she go 9 out of 9?
She might have.
Next lifter is Elise Nikomagi from Estonia.
Miko Maggi from Estonia now, 210 kilos.
Waiting for Elise.
Overall, she's got silver, right now sitting in the silver medal for the deadlift event. If she hits this, she walks away with deadlift gold. Looks like deadlift gold it is.
And the referee says
Judges agree.
good play.
Yeah, we saw already in the second she had a strength for it, but the grip just couldn't hold it, and now she has realized, I'll hold this, I'll get to the gold.
That's right. Hang on for the gold. This is how the total results shaked up for the sub-junior and junior 76s. Haley Lupo taking the 76 kilo sub-junior title, and Eleonora Pontoni taking the 76 kilo junior world title. And we will move right along to the 84 and 84 plus sub-junior and junior women's divisions, as Virginia Mirza of Romania comes out for 100 kilo in the sub-junior 84 class.
Bar is loaded for Virginia Mirza from Romania. We are moving on to the 84 kg weight classes. Good day. Next lifter, Maria Berner from Romania. 130 kilos.
In the 84 juniors, Maria from Romania with 130 kilos for the opener.
Good lead. Next lifter, Patricia Filizova. Bar is loaded for Patricia from Slovakia.
Sticking in the 84 juniors, Patricia Slizova of Slovakia, 130 for her opener.
Good play. Next lifter, Polina Onofrak from Kazakhstan, 140 kilos. Bar
Moving
is
into the
loaded.
84 plus juniors, Polina Onofrak of Kazakhstan, opening with 140 kilos.
Good play. 2-1.
2-1 it passes.
Bar is loaded for Victoria from
And Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine
40 kilos.
with a 140 kilo opener. Again, we're going to stay in the junior 84 pluses.
Good play. Next lifter, Rosanna Lampella. Bar is loaded with 140 kilos.
140 kilos for Rosanna. And we are in the 84 plus juniors.
Good play. Next lifter, Regina May. From Kazakhstan. Bar is loaded 142.5 kilos.
Moving now to the 84 plus juniors. Regina Meyer of Kazakhstan, 182.5 for her opener.
Good play. Next lifter, Rona Borshevska 47.5 kilos.
And Finland's Lampala
Bar is
in the
loaded.
84 plus sub juniors has X'd out the rest of her attempts. She will take the bronze medal overall. And we have Borchevska with 147.5 in the 84 junior class.
Good day. Next lifter, Carolina Kolata from Poland, 150 kilos, followed by Arabella from United States. Bar is loaded for Kolata.
Karolina Kolata from Poland, opening with 150 kilos in the 84 plus junior class. And it's good.
Good lead. And next one is Arabella Jahar. Bar is loaded for 152.5 kilos.
Moving back into the 84 plus sub juniors, 152.5 loaded for Arabella, representing the U.S. Took a silver in squat, took a silver in bench. Pacing for the silver overall.
Good lead. 3 whites. Next one, Siri Kotlani from Finland. Followed by Alejandra from United States. Siri, 155 kilos. Bar is
Tosa
loaded.
Vainen representing Finland with a 155 kilo opener. We are in the 84 kilo sub juniors.
Good lead. Next lifter, Alejandra Salas from United States. 160 kilo is loaded on the bar.
Bar is loaded to 160 kilos, where Alejandra from the U.S. will attempt her opening pull in the 84 kilo sub juniors.
Good lead. Next lifter, Alexandra Charles. Bar is loaded for 162.5 kilos.
162.5 kilos loaded for Alexandra Chavez in the 84 kilo juniors. Alexandra took silver in the squats, gold in the bench, opening with the biggest deadlift, and looks too far to catch in total. Still got some pulls left to go.
Good lead.
That looked very fast.
Very fast, very clean.
Bar is loaded with the same amount of weights.
She wants to try to convince Borchevska the gold is out of reach. Focus on silver, focus on the individual medals. And 162.5 loaded for 84 plus sub junior. Oliver. She makes easy work of it.
And for the second attendance, Virginia Mirza.
And that'll wrap up our openers. Look, everybody hit their opener. The national teams can breathe a sigh of relief as we enter into the second round of deadlifts. We had all types of drama previously, so a drama-free opening round of deadlifts for the 84 pluses,
Bar is loaded
sub-junior
for
and junior
Virginia
lifters.
from Romania.
120 loaded for Virginia of Romania in the 84 sub-junior.
Good lift. Next lifter, Patricia Slizova from Slovakia.
Patricia Slizova of Slovakia, 140 on the bar. We're in the 84 juniors.
Loaded.
Patricia took a bronze in squat, bronze in bench, pacing for a bronze overall.
Good lift. And next lifter, Maria Berner from Romania, 142.5 kilos. Loaded on the bar.
Maria Burdif representing Romania with 142.5 kilos for her second attempt in the 84 juniors. Makes easy work of it.
Referee say, good lift. Next lifter, Elena Bonafrat, 145 kilos. Bar is loaded.
In the 84 plus juniors, Polina from Kazakhstan, 145. She will not be able to register a total, but she might be able to get a deadlift medal.
Good lift, 2-1. Next lifter, Victoria Kostyuk from Ukraine, 155 kilos. Bar is loaded.
155 kilos loaded for Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine. Bronze medalist in squat. Bronze medalist in the bench.
Good lift. Next lifter, Regina Mayer from Kazakhstan. Bar is loaded 157.5 kilos.
And Regina Mayer of Kazakhstan, 157.5 kilos, staying in the junior 84 pluses. She is really pulling ahead of the rest of the pack,
Next lifter, Alona
with her
Shevska.
Kazakhstan teammate having bombed out on bench. Doesn't look like anybody's going to threaten her at this point.
Arabella Gahar from United States.
And we're going to move to the 84 juniors as Alona Borchevska of Ukraine has 160 kilos loaded.
For Alona.
Gets down command.
Good lift. Next lifter, Carolina Colata. Bar is loaded 160 kilos.
Carolina Kolata of Poland pulling 160 for her second attempt in the 84 plus juniors.
Good Next lifter from United States, Arabella Gelhar, 160 kilos. Bar is loaded for Arabella.
Moving back to the 84 plus sub-juniors and Arabella of the U.S. 160 kilos loaded for a second attempt. Arabella has the silver medal overall secured.
Good leg. Our next lifter from United States, Alejandra Telas, followed by Carson Oliver. 165 kilos.
Alejandra from the U.S., 165 kilos loaded. We are in the sub-junior 84s.
Nice and tight. Squeeze, bud. Squeeze. Keep squeezing. Yep.
Good leg.
And the lift is good.
Next lifter, Carson Oliver from the United States, 167.5 kilo loaded on the bar.
Moving into the 84 plus sub-juniors and Carson Oliver with 167.5 kilos loaded for his second attempt.
Knees wide. Big chest. Knees wide. Big chest. Squeeze, bud. Now squeeze.
And almost at that. Next one, Siri Toastwainen from Finland, 170 kilos, followed by Alexandra Chavez from the United States.
Tossavainen of Finland, 170 kilos loaded
Bar is loaded
for his
Siri
second
from
attempt
Finland.
in the 84 kilo sub-junior class.
Good leg.
Lift is good.
Bar is loaded for Alexandra.
Moving back to the 84 juniors and Alexandra Chavez with 172.5 second attempt.
Let's go, Chavez. Nice and tight.
Hits it.
Good leg.
And Teo, Borchevska and Team Ukraine have what can only, I think, be a placeholder deadlift right now of 197.5 to overtake Chavez for the 84 kilo junior world record or world title. We'll see what Chavez puts for her deadlift. Chavez has got the bigger deadlift, is likely going to dead last. I don't know how this is going to shake up. What do you think?
I think that Borchevska will go for it, whichever it is. Chavez has been looking really stable, and she has quite a substantial lead right now. But I believe that Borchevska will pull for gold. She has nothing to lose.
Right.
The third place is too far behind.
Yeah, Borchevska. So Virginia from Romania, 130 is good. That's a bronze overall in the sub-junior and a bronze in the deadlift. Sorry, she missed 130, but she's got a bronze overall regardless
Maria Burdick from Romania.
for both overall and in the deadlifts.
Followed by Patricia
But you're right. Yeah, the bronze medalists in the 84 juniors is way too far off to threaten Borchevska.
And she's not threatened on the individual medal either, so
Might as well. Might as well. Load it
Oh.
up. See what happens. It is realistic. It's not a total Hail Mary. And Maria from Romania in the 84 juniors. 147.5.
Good leg.
And it's good.
Bar is loaded for Patricia.
Patricia Slitsova of Slovakia, 150 kilos. Bronze medal overall, will temporarily pull herself into a bronze medal in deadlifts. And it'll be a bronze medal deadlifts regardless, actually.
Good leg.
now we can see also that Borchevska has lowered her spur deadlift, going up to match Chavez.
Yeah, and Borchevska, that's right, because she's lighter on body weight.
Bar is loaded for
But first, we're going to go to the 84 plus juniors. Polina, unable to register a total, but will take 150 kilos for her final pull. A little too much. See a change attempt put in.
Victoria Kostu, 106.
Did you see who changed the what?
Yeah, Kostyuk changed. She went up 2.5 kilos.
Followed by Arabella Gamma.
And Victoria Kostyuk of Ukraine, 167.5 kilo for her final pull.
Bar is loaded
Has
for
the
Victoria.
silver medal overall, and will be, she's right now currently holding the bronze in deadlift, and will have the gold medal in deadlift should she hit this. With 2 lifters left to go though.
Good leg.
And she's got it.
Attempt change, ladies and gentlemen.
Another attempt change.
Strategy wars going on.
You know, sometimes you see an attempt change, it goes up. You can't necessarily see why, but maybe back home these are national records and et cetera. There's backstories we're unaware of that mean something to the lifter. When you're placing, and the worlds doesn't change, but historically back home it might. And up next, 167.5 for 84 plus sub-junior Arabella representing the U.S. It'll pull her into first place in the deadlifts should she hit this. 1 lifter after her to go, but that lifter weighs more and would have to raise her final deadlift. Nope, a little too big of an ask.
Next lifter, Carson Oliver from United States. Weight is the same.
Now, Carson Oliver of the U.S. attempting 167.5 kilos. Missed it on her second. Going to take it again on her third. She is your sub-junior 84 plus champion. Also has the deadlift gold medal.
Smooth and accelerate. Knees wide.
But would like a little redemption. Doesn't need it to secure the title. And Regina Mayer of Kazakhstan in the 84 plus juniors attempting 170 kilos.
70 kilos.
She has the gold medal overall locked up, but will move from bronze to gold in the deadlift event if she can hit this with one lifter left to go.
Push the side for this lift. Everybody big hands to her, 170 kilos.
A little too much.
Just not today.
She'll have to settle with the gold medal overall. She'll have to settle with being a world champion.
What a shame.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And Carolina Kolata of Poland loading up 170 kilos now. She's got the bronze medal overall, and with this pull could swap her silver medal for the gold medal in the deadlift event. Will she be going home with gold? Oh,
Just not today.
silver and deads it is.
Next, lifter, Alona Borszewska.
Did Borchevska change it again?
Yeah, she lowered it once again, going down to 172. I think she's going for the deadlift goal
So she's
instead
gonna-
of aiming for the total.
Gotcha. So she will go for deadlift goal after. Look at if that's more realistic. And it is what it is. Alona Borchevska of Ukraine, 172.5. She's got the silver medal overall. This is the deadlift gold. She locks it out. See what the judges say. 2-1, not good. And you see why now. That was the far more realistic gold to get. Obviously, the overall gold is better, but if it's not even in, a realistic chance.
Definitely a good choice by the coach. It was within her reach. She couldn't really lock it out the last centimeter.
And Alexandra Chavez of the U.S., 177.5 for her final pull of the day. This is your 84 junior world champion.
177.5.
Gold medalist in the deadlifts. Locks it out. Stitch wobbly at the top.
The referee say.
Judges give it to her, and it's good. And there's your 84 junior world champion.
Siri Kosmina.
Yeah, the bar doesn't do any major up downs. The shoulders will move, but
Bar is
the bar is relatively still, and the lift passes. 177.5 as we move into 84 sub-juniors. Where Tosa Vinen has the silver locked up overall, gold locked up in the deadlifts. One lifter left to go, though.
And referee say.
Refs say it's good. Now,
Probably get a change in here.
yeah, Alejandra might change it up to take that deadlift gold. She's already got the gold medal overall. She has an opportunity if she likes. I don't think they are going to, actually. Nope, they're good with the gold medal overall, then.
Yeah, you're just increasing the total. And as you said earlier, this might be a personal best or
I mean, there's national records and all types of things in play, so, and plus she is leaving as the overall world champion. Tons of heart, that's for sure.
Yeah, she was definitely sticking out for a long time then.
Ladies and
That's right.
gentlemen, thank you for your support.
And there is the conclusion. Take a look at this last pull to cap us off. Stuck at the knees, which I'm sure for her felt like a lifetime. A look at the deadlift medals where Tosavainen takes the gold in the 84 sub-junior. Oliver takes the gold in the 84 plus sub-junior. Chavez takes the gold in the 84 junior. And Kostyuk of Ukraine takes the gold in the 84 plus junior. In the totals, Alexandra of the US takes the 84 sub-junior gold medal. Oliver of the US takes the 84 plus sub-junior. Chavez takes the 84 junior, and that is Team USA, Team USA, Team USA. But to throw a little bit of a change up here, Kazakhstan, Mayer taking the gold medal in the 84 plus junior. It was an exciting session, my friend. Thank you for sitting in. Much appreciated. If you're available in any of the other days, love to have you back.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here.
And anybody watching, listening, make sure you stick around. We got the gold medal or the medal ceremony coming up, and later on, don't miss the 93 kilo sub-junior and junior men's.
from Germany, Jana Bell from US Virgin Islands, and Bazayev Rasputin from Ukraine to give the medals to the champion. We will start with the 76 kilos of juniors. In the squat event, third place is for Ivana Holinay from Ukraine. For second place, we have Magdalena Tomczak from Poland. And for the first place, Haley Lupo from United States. Thank you. Moving on to the bench press. Third place is for Kaluna Tumbat from Mongolia. Second place is for Ivana Holinay from Ukraine. And first place is for Haley Lupo from United States. Thank you very much. And deadlifts. Third place is for Haley Lupo from United States. Second place is for Magdalena Tomczak from Poland. And first place is for Ivana Holinay from Ukraine. Thank you. And now, 76 kilos of juniors total. Third place is for Magdalena Tomczak from Poland. And second place is for Ivana Holinay from Ukraine. And the gold medal goes to Haley Lupo from the United States. Now, please stand up for the national anthem of the United States. Thank you, everybody. Now we're moving to the 84 kilos of juniors squat. Third Mirza from Romania. Second place is for Siri Koswainen from Finland. And third place is for Alejandra Salas from United States. Thank you. And bench press. Kilo sub-juniors bench press. Third place is for Virginia Mirza from Romania. Silver medal goes to Siri Koswainen from Finland. And gold medal goes to Alejandra Salas from United States. Thank you. 84 kilo sub-juniors deadlift. Third place is for Virginia Mirza from Romania. Second place is for Alejandra Salas from United States. And the gold medal goes to Siri Koswainen from Finland. Thank you. Now 84 kilo sub-juniors total. Third place is for Virginia Mirza from Romania. Silver medal goes to Siri Koswainen from Finland. And the gold medal goes to Alejandra Salas from United States. Congratulations. Now, everybody please stand up for the national anthem of the United States. Thank you. Now we're moving to the 84 plus kg sub-juniors squat. Third place is for Rosanna Lampela from Finland. In second place, Arabella Galhar from United States. In the squat first place, Carson Oliver from United States. Thank you very much. In the bench press event, third place is for Rosanna Lampela from Finland. Second place, Arabella Galhar from United States. And the first place is for Carson Oliver from United States. you. In the deadlifts, third place, Rosanna Lampela from Finland. Second place is Arabella Gallagher, United States. In first place, Carson Oliver from United States. Thank you. And in total, third place, bronze medal goes to Rosanna Lampela from Finland. Silver medal goes to Arabella Gallagher from United States. And the 84 plus kilo sub-juniors total champion is Carson Oliver from United States. Please stand up for the national anthem of the United States. Thank you. We have juniors, 76 kilo weight class juniors in the squat. Third place is Olivia Lecsanska from Slovakia. Second place, Elise Mikomaji from Estonia. First place, Eleonora Pontoni from Italy. Thank you. In the bench press, third place is for Olivia Lepselska from Slovakia. Second place, Elise Mikomaji from Estonia. First place is for Eleonora Pontoni, Italy. In the deadlift, third place is for Olivia Lepsanska from Slovakia. Second place is for Eleonora Pontoni, Italy. The deadlift champion is Elise Mikomaji from Estonia. Thank you. In total, bronze medal goes to Olivia Lepsanska from Slovakia. Silver medal goes to Elise Mikomaji from Estonia. And the gold medal goes to Eleonora Pontoni from Italy. Congratulations, and now please stand up for the national anthem of Italy. 84 kilo weight class juniors. In the squat, third place is for Patricia Selizova from Slovakia. Second place is Alexandra Chavez from United States. And first place, Alona Borshevska from Ukraine. Thank you very much. In the bench press, third place, Patricia Selizova from Slovakia. Second place, Alona Borshevska from Ukraine. And first place, Alexandra Chavez from United States.
I didn't get it. But
Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine.
In the deadlifts,
I'm like, you don't have to give it to me. It's okay.
third place is for Patricia Selizova. Second place, Alona Borshevska from Ukraine. And the deadlift champion is Alexandra Chavez from United States.
Thank you.
Thank you. In total, 84 kilo juniors, third place, Patricia Selizova from Slovakia. The silver medal goes to Alona Borshevska from Ukraine. And the 84 kilo juniors champion, Alexandra Chavez from United States. Congratulations. Now, everybody, please stand up for the national anthem of USA. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have one more division, 84 plus kilo juniors. In the squad, third place is for Victoria Kostyo from Ukraine. Second place is Polina Onufrak from Kazakhstan. And the first place is Regina Mayer from Kazakhstan. Thank you. Moving on to the bench press. Third place is for Victoria Kostyo from Ukraine. Second place, Regina Mayer from Kazakhstan. And first place, Karolina Kolata from Poland. Thank you. In the deadlifts, third place, Regina Mayer from Kazakhstan. Second place, Karolina Kolata from Poland. First place, Victoria Kostyuk from Ukraine. Thank you. In total, 84 plus kilo juniors. Bronze medal goes to Karolina Kolata from Poland. Silver medal goes to Victoria Kostyuk from Ukraine. And the 84 plus kilo juniors champion Regina Mayer from Kazakhstan. Congratulations. Now please stand up for the national anthem of Kazakhstan. Thank you to all of your support for Venus. Now big hands for all the athletes that competed today.